Hey guys, today is Wednesday, October the 6th. And I wish I could tell you that I got a cool northeast breeze blowing, but it's the polar opposite. I got a south-southwest wind, humid. It's not hot. Temperature-wise, it's in the 70s, but with this humidity, it might as well be 90 something. It's ridiculous. It's been pouring down rain all day. We've had flooding pretty much the entire state of Georgia. It's just flash flood here, flash flood there. It's all over the place. But it's been raining like that for the last couple of days. My Cuddy Link cameras have pretty much been just sitting doing nothing. I've got no pictures. Deer aren't moving whatsoever. I'm hoping, if you can tell, the sun just popped out. According to the radar, there shouldn't be any more rain between now and dark. It's 5 o'clock right now. I just got to stand. It just quit raining in the last 30 minutes, so it doesn't appear that it's going to rain anymore between now and dark, so I'm hoping these deer will get up and feel like moving this evening. The area that I'm in tonight, one buck in particular, a deer that I call GYPSY, he's a big 9-pointer. He should be 5.5 years old. I got 3 years history with him. I passed him up probably 10 yards from this tree that I'm in. I was in a different tree 2 years ago, but I passed him up. I've seen him in here several times that year. Last year I never saw him. I would have shot him last year at 4 years old. He was a really nice 8-pointer, but never saw him. And I tagged out early. October the 25th I tagged out, so he made it through, and he's a big, beautiful 9-pointer. Probably 250 yards down here. I got a food plot that I call my turkey plot, and I've got a protein feeder just off of it, and him and 2 other bucks have been feeding in that feeder all summer long, and he's a beautiful 9-pointer this year. There's another buck running with him that I'm going to say he could be 4. I wouldn't be surprised if he was only 3, but he's too big not to shoot. I mean, he's a big, beautiful, I think he's a 9-pointer. He's got a kicker off his G2, good length on his brow tines. Just an incredible bow buck. I mean, it would be, I've been tickled pink to kill deer half his size in here over the years. This is a spot that I refer to as the shelf. Over the years, I've killed a lot of bucks and deer on this shelf. Killed a beautiful 9-pointer right here. As a matter of fact, out of the tree that's a few feet over from me, I've got an old ladder stand leaning up against it. But I shot him. I was a deer called Turk, and I shot him over a scrape right there. I can see a brand new scrape right in front of me, even though I hadn't been in here. That wasn't there. I can tell it's fresh, even though it's poured down rain. I can tell that's brand new. The tree that he made it up underneath of, it tore it all to pieces. It's just laying there. The ground's all pawed up, so these deer will walk this shelf. Traditionally they've done it for, I've been hunting this shelf close to 15 years now, and they will walk it. The wind was right tonight. If it blows southeast, it's kind of swirling a little bit, but if it'll blow southeast, it should blow from my right shoulder back over my left shoulder back up this way. But I anticipate these deer coming out of this bottom. And tonight, instead of riding through my property to get here, I went back out my gate and took the paved road all the way around, came in the backside. Because where a lot of these deer bed and where do they come from, they have to cross the road, and there's a lot of gravel in that road. And even though I'm on an electric buggy, they can hear the tires, and if they're close by. So I parked in up top of the hill and eased down. Got in nice and quiet, and I'm going to get quiet now myself, and Up. Just crashed right there. He's dead. Just killed Gypsy. All right, I just watched it back, and I mean it 10-ringed him. He was quartering away. Looks like I hit him about the last rib, and it just looked like it went straight in there. It hit that opposite shoulder. That's why I didn't get complete pass through. I know I heard him crash down there. Gypsy has checked out. That is a deer I called Gypsy, and he's I believe he's 5 years old. Call him Gypsy because he's just all over the property. He's been from one end of the property to the other and back again, and he finally settled down right here in the middle of the property. And I used to pick him up on my feeder across the street on the very north end of my property, and then I passed on him right here on this exact same lane that I just killed him on. I was in the tree that was probably within 5 feet of where he was standing. He was right here, 40 yards, and I elected to pass on him. I was going to shoot him, but I said, no, I think that deer's 3 years old. He's just probably a 110-inch 8-pointer, maybe 115-inch 8-pointer. I'll let him walk, and saw him a couple more times and filmed him a couple more times that year. Last year never saw him, but got several pictures of him and knew he had put on quite a few inches. He'd grown quite a bit. He's been an 8-pointer every year up until this year. Now he's a 9-pointer. And really nice long main beams. They come all the way back and sweep up. He's got a real tall G2, almost like a dagger. Big body deer. This is going to be fun. But trying to get him out of here. Luckily he ran back. It sounded like he died close to the road. Very close to the road. So that's the good news. Yes, Gypsy on the ground. Hitless buck. That's not the big deer. That's not the deer I call Chief. But I haven't seen Chief in over a week, so I thought tonight I'd come in here and just see if I could get on Gypsy. I figured Gypsy was bedding in this bottom here. There's a big bowl down here, and the key to the night was I didn't ride through the center of my property. I went all the way around. Came in from up top and dropped in. Wind coming from the southeast. It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. Had I been in the tree I was in 2 years ago, I could have shot him at 20 yards standing right there as a scrape right there. And this is actually the same spot that I killed a buck. I don't know what year it was, 2013 or 14, a deer I called Turk. He walked right down the shelf and was standing there at that scrape right there. Awesome night, man. What a beautiful night in the woods. It's just, it's warm, it's muggy. It's been raining off and on, and thank the good Lord that the rain held off. Thank you, Jesus. And up here's the air. You can see it not glowing right there. Let's check it out. It's not the air at all. That's just the knock. Check that out. That dude was glowing like crazy. That thing pulled right out of the back. Had that not been a lighted knock, I'd have never found that thing sitting there. That's crazy. Well, we know he came right through here somewhere. Going straight down the hill. Kind of hard when it gets dark like this to keep your bearings, but I believe somewhere right in this vicinity right here. So let's ease on down. I don't know if I'll be able to see any blood now or not. Definitely see where he run down through here. Yeah, there's blood right there. Sure enough, you can see where all that dirt's kicked up. Definitely right on the right trail here. Coming around this corner right here. Oh yeah, lots of blood right there. Go right in here. There he is. There he is right there. Hot dog. Hot dog. Man, he's tangled. There he goes. Oh, nice deer. Gypsy. Skin pulled out here. Alright, so here's the deer that I call Gypsy. Gypsy is a buck that I've got 3 years history with. I believe he's 5.5 years old. He's got a body big enough to be a 5.5-year-old. That's for sure. He's a big old deer. The reason I call him Gypsy because he's just all over the property. He's been from one end to the other. He started off 2 years ago. He was at one of my protein feeders across the street, and I started getting pictures of him later on in the season 2 years ago down here into the heart of my property. And then I seen him a couple times, got him on video, and started to shoot him one day. I thought about shooting him, and I elected not to. I said, now we'll see what he turns into, and maybe he'll improve. And I've gotten pictures of him as far south on my property, 2 miles. My property's probably about 2 miles from north to south, and I've literally got pictures of him one end to the other. So that's why I call him Gypsy. He's just all over the place. But this year I picked him back up on one of my protein feeders right here in the middle of the property. And him and 2 other bucks, they pretty much just lived at that feeder. I've been getting pictures of them like crazy, and I really hadn't been over here to even try to hunt them. I've been after another buck, a buck that I call Chief, who is an absolute giant of a deer, but he's dropped off the radar. So tonight, I decided I'd come over here and give him a shot. It's been raining all day. It's been raining the last couple of days, just hard, heavy rain. I said, you know what? I saw a break in the radar. So I believe the last couple hours of daylight it's going to be dry. And it did rain on me a little bit right before he stepped out, but man, what an awesome deer. He read the script. That's an awesome spot right there. This is a spot that I call the Shelf, and I killed a deer that I called Turk there back in 2013 or 14. It was on the show. Same place, same exact place. It's just those deer love to walk that little rim right there. They like to put scrapes, and this makes 4 bucks I saw in there tonight, the 4th buck. Woo, Lord, if I could get somebody to come help me put this dude on the buggy. He is huge. Good old buck. Big tall tine on him. Big body, big neck.